No nappy hair though. I don't think I ever remember you having any nappy hair.
Yeah. Say that one time for the world, man. Ain't never
Say
had no doubt.
no, you ain't got them 360s though. When'd you stop wearing a do rag?
3.5. I don't wear no do rag. I mean, I do that because my hair a little high.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear it like that. I don't sleep in it. I probably wear it before I go somewhere.
Yeah,
Take it off when I get there.
I just done gave up, boy.
You ain't gave up too, man. You still try to keep a little shadow up there.
Yeah. I ain't full George Jefferson yet, but I still got a little bit. I keep it low though.
Go on, get it over with, cuz. Just be a hat. Just gotta be a hat dude. Especially if you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Might as well.
No, cause I don't know. I'm gracefully sliding into it.
They got things out there for that, but if you don't want to do it, put your cap on, cuz.
I'm here like your boy. What do you say? You say I ain't fresh? I ain't
Yeah.
fresh. Oh, come on now.
Chick wanna just like me. Fitted cap rockin' so low I can't see. 4X heavy hustle, black tall tee. So sick.
What up? What up? What is up, folks? Episode 9, and it's about dang time, man, for us to hit you with a brand new episode of the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast, man. In the building once again with my friend, it is your boy Dimitri, and I'm kicking it with
It's a
Your boy
guru,
Web
baby.
100, the fantasy guru.
man Guru. We feeling
Nah,
good today, man. You doing what?
yeah. I say, who that said they gonna beat them Saints?
Man, hey, finally in the win column, Guru, it was a good week universally, man. The Saints finally get that dub. Man, we looked all right. We looked all
Looking like
right.
it's coming all together, boy.
Slowly but surely. So, yeah, I'm still having to continue to eat my words. We've had 2 back-to-back good games from your boy, Spencer Rattler.
Hey, baby.
Huh?
I ain't gonna
I
say
should have,
Rattler
you know what?
time
I
yet.
should have recorded you when you was over there blaspheming on my dog.
It's
Oh,
well documented. It's well,
you
look,
got a
I am
bad
not,
attitude. Hey, when you're a quarterback, you need a bad attitude. You need to
look,
feel yourself and all that. You need to be cocky. You need to be arrogant. You need to be all that.
like so far so good.
Not
Like,
on my
but
time.
I do not duck the smoke when I make a statement. I stand on my
Right on.
statement. I live by it. So you don't ever see me trying to talk my way out of it like how I be catching you sometimes. But yeah, my man Spencer Rattler's getting good. Finally made a nice connection downfield. We officially have a deep threat quarterback. Well, can we give him deep threat credit yet? I mean, he threw one
I
deep
say
pass to Rashid Shaheed.
a mobile quarterback and a deep.
Okay.
They got a decent arm too, but he
Yeah, he
can
got
move
it out
around in
there.
the pocket. That's what I like.
You say you
That's the new
can?
thing.
Uh
Yeah, he
huh.
can. He was calling design runs and everything.
It was nice. I mean, I want to see more from him to where he can get Alvin Kamara back in the mix. It seemed like we ain't got that part worked out yet, but I do like the fact that we could, send the ball down the field. Defense is playing a little bit more motivated. We shaking a few people up. Even though we lost the Bills game, I think they did a lot of really good things in that game. That they transitioned into this game against a youngster like Jackson Dart, man. And now we take our show back out there to try to get us 2 in a row, man. Who we got this week?
New England.
Oh, the Patriots, fresh
Drake
off of a
May.
Buffalo Bills win. Drake May next on the menu.
We gave them the sauce on how to beat Buffalo though. Thank us. Y'all welcome.
That's true. We owe Stephon Diggs too. We ain't forgot. We ain't forgot about that Minnesota
Yeah.
jersey. Still ain't forgot. It's showtime. But Guru, hey, crazy stuff going on over there. Hey, I'm feeling myself on this fantasy stuff, boy, because you better believe your boy, hey, best record so far this season. I went 6-1 this week. That's right, 6-1 this week.
All my teams, I stunk it up, man. I was out there fumbling and stumbling,
What
not
you
paying
mean?
attention. I got called by the buy bug and the substitution bug and pick up a player too late and everything because I fumbled.
What you do?
Waited too late to take a guy off the IR. So and I had to replace him with somebody on the buy. So
Yep.
I had too many players. I had to take the guy off the IR and get somebody to come in. And the player that was on the IR had already started. They played like the noon game or the 1 o'clock game or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it will get you, yeah. Especially if you ain't playing a person and you got to move roster spots around. The IR is real tricky because if you have a person, it's 2 things. If you have a person that was on the IR and they're eligible to play, they will not let you make any transactions. Like you can't add or drop anybody until you get that person off the IR. So what you got to do is dump
Facts.
people. It'll let you dump people out, but you got to make sure you make enough room to move that person. But if your
That's what I
person has
end up
already
doing.
played, did you?
Yeah, I end up I messed around and dropped the guy first, trying to make
Uh-huh.
room He ended
Yeah.
up just having a whole total zero.
I'll see that hurt right there. Because the other part is if your person's team, whether they're playing or not, has already started playing, that person is locked in your roster. So you can't move
Yeah.
them, even though you may need to get a sub. So you got to make sure that you pay attention. Like one way to get caught with that is with these overseas games. Because if you have a guy that's playing in London, you may
8
screw
o'clock in the
yourself on
morning.
opportunity. Yeah, you'll get caught slipping, having to eat that person on your roster, knowing you need another person, and you won't be able to get them off until the week is over. So make sure you don't do that. Understand your roster moves because they will bite you in the butt. I've fallen victim to that too many times. The lesson I learned in that is making sure that I'm paying attention early in advance. Make sure you understand what time your people play. Look, check your stuff Saturday night. That's the best thing now because they got more international games than ever. Check your stuff Saturday night. That's going to be the key.
Show some dedication, baby. Yeah, I got
Some
caught sleeping, man.
dedication.
And, I'll be out there having extracurricular activities, and then by the time the game come on, I'll be like, damn, did I do this? Did I do that? I've totally forgot about it was Chris Godwin was on the
Okay.
IR. He came back, so he started playing, and then once they started playing, you can't move.
It was too late, yeah. And I mean, shoot, Chris Godwin looking like old news right now because that boy
Yeah,
Emeka
he
Ibuka is blowing it up in Tampa Bay right now. He is going off, looking better than Mike Evans right now. Looking better than everything that they got on their roster right now. He is the premier
that's their
dude.
youth.
But do you feel like he is the front runner for Rookie of the Year so far?
Yeah, he the only one who has been making big splashes like him.
Well, Ashton Genty had his game 2 weeks ago, but that's really been
He's
about it.
smoking
But
Gentry, yeah, because
yeah,
having a touchdown a game or a
yeah.
100-yard game, if not both.
Yeah, he's to
Yeah.
be honest, he's having a better start than Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm just speaking of the new young wide receivers that made a mark when they first got in. He has had one of the best starts as he's going out there.
What
He
other
is
rookie
shining.
you been hearing about buzzing like that?
Nobody. It's got to be him. Hey, but
Yeah.
who else is buzzing right now, Guru? Man,
Who that?
we touched on this last week, man. We spotlighted the fact that the ladies in our fantasy football league, and I didn't pay
Oh,
attention
yeah.
to this until you pointed it out, man. The ladies are getting their shine on. I remember at one point where we had ladies in our fantasy leagues that were just kind of getting guidance from other
They
guys.
be lost in the sauce.
Yeah, lost in the sauce. I had one lady that at one time was picking players based off what uniforms they like. Dude, every league that I have a lady in now, the ladies are at the top of the pile. Ranked number 1, number 2. They are in the mix now, man. The ladies are taking this fantasy football serious. Guru, what do you think has contributed to this change of pace of ladies being incorporated in fantasy football leagues?
You probably got some people out there that's genuine football fans, so they know a little bit. They watching it and everything. And then,
Yeah.
winning them leagues, getting a little change at the same time. So
Yeah,
they
I think,
compete. I know the ones. Your homegirl, number one, though. The
yeah,
49ers.
Malia. Yeah,
Yeah.
Malia is
I
number
was
one.
looking
Yeah,
at it.
she
She's
is.
number one.
Yeah, finally took her first loss of the season, and she lost by like 0.3 points. So she is officially in the mix right now, winning. And we got to talk about Bucci in Africa, man. The sister connection.
Weekend news.
I tell,
What they
man,
at? 1 and
wearing
2?
us
They
out.
top 5.
Yeah, one and two. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Bucci took me out about a week or so ago too, man. I got to get off the hump in that one. I'm struggling in that league though, man, and it's not necessarily because of the girls. I got to get my stuff fixed out, man. But the girls are Shirley, for example. Like when Shirley played fantasy football, if any of you guys know my wife, like she has been a football fan since we met. She would go to the games in Baton Rouge with me. We've been to some NFL games. Like she knows her players. So when she went and got into a fantasy league, she was in there to win. I still haven't lived it down, Guru. I was putting together a model. I had people at work when we first started the Gridiron Geeks League, and we were trying to show everybody how to play fantasy football. She made a run for the playoffs. Made the playoffs. I expanded the number of people to go into the playoffs. I took it from 6 to 8. And when I did that, it messed up the alignment of who played who. Dude, would you believe when it was all said and done, if I would have kept everything the same, she would have walked through the playoffs and been the champion? Dude, that happened 15 years ago. She has not let me live that down. She brings that up every year. Yeah, so at this point in time, I will never make adjustments mid-season. That's a note for you commissioners out there, man. Do not make mistakes like that, because as you make mistakes as a commissioner, people will not let you live that down. And she brings it up every year, man. But I do know a lot of ladies that are down for theirs. I think the addition of people being fans, DraftKings, Prize Picks, all this stuff,
Yeah,
has added
man.
more incentive to people paying attention to it. You have a new market of people that are coming in here, and they're just not coming in for the entertainment part. They are in here to win right now. You got a lot more
Trying to get that
competition,
money.
pretty much. And I'm for it though, because for me, I've always been an advocate Oh, fantasy football, period. Because there's a lot of guys out there that don't know nothing about fantasy football. Guru, I know you had a lot of conversation with people that have been hitting you up about the podcast and asked you a ton of questions about how you do it, what to do. I was surprised that you had nearly as many guys that didn't know about it. But we need to use this platform to try to find ways to educate people, taking different subjects. For example, your situation with the roster issues, man. So how do you think we get more people in the loop and elevate them like the ladies have been doing so far?
Well, first of all, they got to tune in to the Guru if they want the real sauce. You got to watch the show.
It's a guru.
He said
All
the
you.
guru, the sauce.
It's trying to lace y'all.
You know, sometimes I feel like you get lucky, but like sometimes I don't understand how, but you come out of there smelling like a rose sometimes. I don't know how you do it. I know you call it genius. I've been knowing you for too long. Deep down inside, I feel
Guru,
like it's
baby.
luck. You got God on your side, man. Tell the truth. Yeah, but we wanted to take this time out to shout out the ladies, man. Everybody out there being a big dog right there in your fantasy football league. Brandy Bush from LSU. Hey, don't think that I forgot about you. I remember when you were schooling me on your fantasy football knowledge, and she'd been in the game for more than 10 years. And she was in there cracking heads. So I want to say salute to you and all of the ladies out there. Bucci, Africa, Malia doing your thing. And the rest of the ladies around the world that ain't playing in our leagues was over there taking home trophies. Shout out to y'all. Keep doing it. I hope you've had a magnificent start to the first start of the season. And we hope you continue it on. Reign strong. Except in my league, I'm coming back for you. But Guru, this is what we're about to do. We're about to take us a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about what went down in that Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League. And I got a little question for you, man, on some trade controversy. Stay tuned. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy Dimitri
And your boy, Web 100, the fantasy guru.
Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back. Man, look, and if we haven't said it in a while, remember, we are now live and direct on YouTube. Video versions of our podcast are available for you not just to listen to, but to also watch. So if you want to put some faces with the voices, be sure to check us out on YouTube, man. Like our videos, subscribe to the podcast. We are here. Share with your friends and family. It's officially going down. But Guru, before I get too much into that, let me tell you about what went down in the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League, man. Interesting week for sure, man. The Master Blaster went head-to-head with the Mighty Morbid Obese, man, and got took down due to roster difficulties, man. He loses 163.1 to 139.8. Hey, sneaky Lenny Payton. We cracked jokes on Lenny during the draft, showing up all late. 4-1 right now, man, moving his way to the top. The Funk Soul Brothers go head-to-head with the Bucci Bag and pull off the ultimate upset, moving himself to 3-2, knocking Bucci Bag down to 3-2 as he beats the Bucci Bag 146.95 to 134.6. The End Zone Enforcers go head-to-head with my boy Rodney Brock, and my man Rodney cannot find any luck as he loses his 5th game of the season, going down 147.3 to 122.9. You better check yourself. Another wrestling match with New York Queens Africation. And man, the ladies, as soon as we bragged on them, man, they get knocked off right now, man. You better man, took the L's, knocking off, New York Queens Africation, 145.6 to 108.1. Africa, what you was doing? Oh man, and this, the heartbreaker right here, Guru. Man, winning the first week and losing 4 straight. I got the next to lowest of the, I guess the second highest lose streak going on, man. As I lose to always more wins than you, 122.45 to 112.8. Dropping myself down to 1-4. Man, the Pork Chop Express looking more like the bacon package right now, man. We can't get nothing going on.
Pig Feet Express.
Man, you got that right, man.
The Hog Mog Express.
Yeah, well, we looking bad right now, dude. And I don't understand it, man. Like, the team is good. Like, I just don't get what the complications are, man. You know what? Like, part of the problem is Derrick Henry, though, man. Like, Derrick Henry is not producing in the way that I need him to produce, and it's causing me.
I got a question for you, though.
What you got?
What do you do with Derrick Henry with that right there? They don't have Lamar Jackson. They got the lean on him now. He should be good.
You would think so, but I think also I don't think John Harbaugh is totally bought in on feeding Derrick Henry like he needs to. Now, I think it's gonna come in handy later. But Guru, I got a question for you right now. Okay, let's talk trades. If somebody offered you George Kittle for Derrick Henry, would you take that? If you got Derrick Henry and they were going to give you George Kittle, would you take George Kittle for the way Derrick Henry is playing right now?
Nah.
Nah. What is your reason behind saying no to that? I'm just curious.
But you know, at least Derrick Henry a goal line threat. You know, he can at least do that. George Kittle, he hurt right now. He'll limp.
He is hurt right now. But the thing that I do like about Derrick Henry is, despite the fact that he's struggling right now, dude, he is still that dude that can take it for 50. If he gets a chance, he can take it for 50.
Bust one. Eventually, he gonna bust one.
It's only gonna be a matter of time.
It's a toss up with him. He might hit. He might not. Their offense is too iffy to really get anybody from the 49ers because they kind of do a little bit of everything. They don't just key on to one player. The Ravens don't have nobody else. They don't have nobody to throw the ball. They're going to be feeding Derrick Henry and play action and all this stuff.
Pretty much, man. But, hey, I can't say no names. I'm gonna keep the names out of it to protect. You can't say the innocent, but I'm going to say the guilty, man. But there has been a trade in one of my leagues where somebody has traded George Kittle for Derrick Henry straight up, and I cannot believe it.
They They don't watch the game.
I think people are still learning. They're still learning about trades and trickiness, and I think a lot of times people have a negative reaction when they see the superstar struggling. Now, if you go back last year, we had another superstar that struggled at the beginning of the year, and by the time we got to the end of the year, this person was MVP eligible and ended up being like second in the league, first in the league in passing yards. And that person's name was Joe Burrow. All right.
Yeah, he always started off slow.
Yeah, some people just start off slow. And I say that to warn people, like, look, just because things are not ramping up early doesn't mean that you give up on a player. And this person in particular has the best record in the league. So I was very surprised that they were so willing to get rid of Derrick Henry at this time. My thought is, and I like to look at it this way, if you got the best record in the league, more than likely you took Derrick Henry as the number one pick. So you got to look at it this way. Look at it that you've managed to have a very, very strong season and your best pick hasn't even jumped off yet. I think you got to look at it that way because it's only a matter of time before
But
Derrick
you
Henry
traded for
starts
some
getting
boo-boo, though. I would have got one of them young rookies or somebody that's performing a little bit better than George Kittle. He can't stay on the field.
Yeah, because right now we haven't seen George Kittle since he caught that one touchdown in week 1. So we're not even sure what George Kittle going to look like when he come back. Yeah, I'm with you, though. I'm with you, though. Like, I would have asked for a little bit more. I would have needed something else than to give up Derrick Henry. Because this is what I'm visualizing right now, Guru. Come November, come December, when it gets cold and it gets wet, you know what time it is. You know what it's going to look like.
He been having Butterfinger through there, so I don't blame him, but still.
Yeah, he has not had the greatest start.
He also having 130 yards with them fumbles, too, though. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That was the point I made earlier. I said he had 2 fumbles in one game. Okay, 2 fumbles in one game, and the fumbles give you negative points. All right. Despite the negative points he got from the fumbles, he finished the game with 40 points. Like, you have to have a person like that on your team that has big playability because big playability changes games. For example, Jamar Chase this past week. We know the struggles that the Bengals are having. I was watching the game on Sunday and about to go wash the dog. I just finished washing them up, and they're out there getting whooped. The Bengals, who did they play this week? They were playing, who was that they were playing?
It was,
what was it, the Broncos? No, it wasn't the Broncos.
Detroit.
It was,
I think it was Detroit or somebody.
It was the Lions. That's right. It was the Lions. You're sure right. Okay, so I go outside, and then I walk back in. All of a sudden, I see your boy throw a bomb. He's slinging down the field, and look at here. Who is it? Jamar Chase running back there by himself, 60-yard touchdown.
Out there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Hey, and little did I know that was his second touchdown of the day. So in the matter of about 30 minutes, Jamar Chase's stat numbers jumped from 6 points to like 42 points. Just that quick. Like that. And whenever you got a person, because I think most people want gradual points. They want graduals. But when you got those explosive guys that can give you, instant points just like that, you have to keep those guys on your roster. Yeah. There's only a few people like that can do that. Like Jamar Chase is one. If you want to talk about quarterbacks, Derrick Henry's got to be a running back for sure. Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is one of those dudes too.
Johnny Taylor. Johnny Taylor been looking like one.
Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, he would have had one if a man would have held. Yep. It might not be the popular opinion right now. But AJ Brown is one of those dudes where he'll give you 3-4 points. Hey, Prescott hit him with 5 this week. So, so guys like that, that's really the nature of why you put them in. It's almost like having a home run hitter. Home run hitters strike out a lot, despite Aaron Judge winning the bat title this year. But who's talking about that? But the thing about the home run hitter is they can change a game with one swing. Derrick Henry is the type of dude that can change the game with one touch of the football. And I've seen him do it a ton of times. So, man, for the person that did get Derrick Henry with that George Kittle trade, like, I feel like you came up. And for the person without him, yeah. He said he got fleeced. Don't do him like that, man. People are still learning and churning. All right, so at this point, Guru, do you have Derrick Henry anywhere?
Nah.
No, you ain't got him nowhere. But if you had him right now, would you be benching Derrick Henry, or are you still going to put him in the game?
It all depends on what I got behind him. If I got somebody behind him performing better than him, then yeah. But if I don't have nobody else, he's in the front line, baby. Starting lineup. Put him in there.
Okay, so go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. He'll be in the game for me.
Okay, so right now, this is what I got. So I got Derrick Henry right now in the backyard ballers. I'm 1-4. And part of that is contributed to lack of performance on him. So Bucky Irvin just got hurt. So, he's out right now. But I did get Rachaad White. I did pick up Rico Dowdle, who did just come off the 200-yard performance. This week, Rico Dowdle plays against the Dallas Cowboys. This week, Derrick Henry plays against the Rams. Lamar Jackson is probably not playing. If you are me, are you putting Rico Dowdle in the game over Derrick Henry this week?
Probably, just because that Dallas Cowboy defense so leaky, but you're taking a chance. I think the Rams
that's true. But I mean, the thing that scares me out of all of it is the big playability, though. Like you see, like anytime I think about putting Derrick Henry on the bench, I think about Derrick Henry breaking for 60. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what makes it so hard, man. So I got to make some decisions this week, man. Speaking of decisions, man, I was taking a look at the ballers and busters we picked last week. I don't know what to think about it, man. I'm gonna go through this and let me see what you think. People that we did pick the ball. We picked Carson Wentz to ball against the Browns. He had a very, very so-so day. Your pick quarterback Drake May against the Bills. It almost turned out being pretty good, as him and Stephon Diggs did do some stuff. So he was on the verge of being the ball. Yeah, they got the dub for sure. Running back wise, I picked Travis Etienne. He had a suspect day. That did not work out at all. And Ashton Genty came back to reality. He had a very, very so-so day. We did also pick Amarion Hampton. Oh, man, I believe he's hurt. Hey, so look.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Shout out to my man, C-Dub. Hey, Amarion Hampton on the IR. I'm not happy that he's on the IR, but you remember I feel like I messed my boy C-Dub out on the Malik Neighbors trade. Now Hampton is out too, so it would have been a wash. So erase all of that, man. I'm back in action, man. I did pick Marvin Harrison Jr. to ball this week. He couldn't even ball against the Titans, man. He had a mediocre day. The Guru picked Puka Nacua, and right now Puka Nacua is looking like the man. Great Thursday night for him. Puka Nacua putting them boys to sleep like we're doing the Guru right now. Tight end wise, hey, your boy Darren Waller, back-to-back solid weeks, man. Hey, don't say I didn't tell you.
That's all they got over there. No Tyreek. The locker room cancer going over there or what?
Oh, don't call that man no cancer, man. Tyreek left out of there smiling, man. Your pick at tight end was Dallas Goedert. He had a very, very suspect day, man. The Eagles kind of struggled in the game. I was surprised that they lost the way they did. They did.
Yeah.
The Lions defense was looking good at first, and Jamar Chase woke up, so I struck out on that one. The Guru picked the Vikings defense against Cleveland, and lo and behold, Dylan Gabriel, playing quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, had him looking pretty decent. But Quinshon Judkins is the person that offense runs through, so he had a good day. The Vikings did not. Buster-wise, let's talk about it. I did pick Bo Nix to be a buster, and Bo Nix had a nice little day, so I struck out on that one. The Guru picked Brock Purdy to struggle against the Rams. They scratched Brock Purdy. He went out with his ailment, so he didn't play at all. Chase Brown was my running back buster projection, and I hit that one. The Guru with the slick call on Travis Etienne being a buster, so he nailed that one. Hey, what I tell y'all about your boy Wan'Dale Robinson versus them Saints? Good selection for myself. Zay Flowers for the Guru. He was so obsolete in that game. My pick, David Njoku versus the Minnesota for the tight ends. I think he scored a touchdown, but he had a very mediocre day. TJ Hawkinson was the pick for the Guru. He struggled. Dude, what's up with the big dog tight end struggling right now? I can't get that. These dudes were like household names at one point.
Yeah. They got another guy over there. He's splitting catches with somebody, or I can't think of the other dude's name.
Yeah, I forgot that dude's name, but he is sharing time though. But defensively on our busters, we did hit those as I picked the 49ers to struggle against the Rams. Overtime tie, which took up a lot of their energy, so it took their points away. And the Guru picked the Giants to struggle with them Saints. And lo and behold, I believe they did. Shout out to the Saints. Who that nation, man? Hey, baby. We got one under our belt now. We got one, so we know what it feels like. It's time to go get some more though, man. So not a bad week, man. I wish we would have nailed some more of those baller ones, but it's been really hard to pick who's going to do what this year, especially when we're trying to do things in consideration of bias. Yeah, injuries are making stuff a little bit difficult. Hey, Guru, I just saw something on the headlines right here. Let me see what you think about this. Hey, Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton had such a hard game against the New Orleans Saints. And it was funny because it seemed like the Giants wanted to run their offense through Darius Slayton. And I don't know what happened to him. Dropping balls, making bad decisions. They ruled him out for the game versus the Eagles, so he's not going to play. And I don't think it has anything to do with an injury or anything like that. I think they're just kind of taking him out of the game. But what do I know? I don't go to practice and I don't be at the games.
You know what happened to him, though?
A little bit suspect. What's that?
You had too much Kool-Aid.
Hey, give my boy Kool-Aid some props, man. You thought he's gonna go out there and get ate up, man. Kool-Aid McKinstry out there locking boys down.
Kool-Aid got mad, man. He got tired of getting picked on. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. He gave up that one touchdown in the beginning. Yep. And then he started picking them off. So there we go. Let's go, Kool-Aid.
Man, big Kool-Aid had the Kool-Aid smile on them boys out there saying, hey, you know what? It would be cool if the Saints had a little clip. They might do it, hey, but they need to holler at me and give my props if they do it. Whenever my boy do something real good, they should have a Kool-Aid man with the oh yeah like that every time he do something. Wouldn't that be cool?
Somebody was in the stand with the Kool-Aid man shoot on. You know,
hey, I think that'll be cool to do that. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, all the time. Yeah. All right, but that's it, folks, for the second segment. We about to take us a quick break, and when we come back, you know what time it is, man. It's time to get down to it. But next week's Ballers and Busters. Tune in, join in, and prepare to win. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy Dimitri.
And your boy Web 100, the Fantasy Guru. So my games.
Gumbo in the back barking. Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back. Man, Guru, before we step too far away from it, man, what you think about them Jags, man? They sound real right now or not?
Jags on fire. Let's see how long they keep it up.
I mean, they done walked in here and beat two credible teams, so...
You know, Ant bragging like, man, that was our offensive coordinator. We should have kept him.
Yeah, I'm about to trying to hear that. I mean, Tampa Bay is having enough of their own success for him to be talking or trying to stake claims on that. Say the drama. Shout out to my boy Ant Cam, the handyman.
The Jags cooking though. I didn't even know they was going.
Yeah, they did it in a sneaky way. Trevor Lawrence is starting to look like himself. Travis Etienne is running with a little bit more speed and agility, so they look like they back.
Travis Hunter showing up. They won't really go to him a lot, but when they do, he's showing
it's enough.
Up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. made that nice catch in the clutch. The other guy, I forget the other dude's name that made two catches. He's like their third receiver. He made a couple of good catches down the stretch to get them down there in contention to score that touchdown. Dude, that was the craziest touchdown when Trevor Lawrence fell on the ground and then got up and stumbled over the
last second. Boy, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Failed twice.
He did. he was over there.
He did get out in straight panic.
And he was falling down like Friday the 13th falling down, like somebody running from Jason and they can't get up. That was wild right there, man. But speaking of wildness, man, y'all know what time it is. It is time for the Ballers and the Busters. That's right. And as we transition into week 6, interesting things going on in the league right now. We got a couple of bye weeks. I think we got 2 bye weeks this week, Guru. 2 bye weeks, excuse me. 2 teams on bye. Let me clarify that.
Pay attention.
Okay, pay attention. Here it is. The Texans are on bye this week. CJ Stroud, he just started playing good too. Thanks a lot, CJ. So Texans and the Vikings on bye this week. Games we have on tap this week. This is what we got. Oh man, Thursday night we got the Eagles and the Giants kicking it off on Amazon Prime. Then we roll right into Sunday. Sunday morning, Broncos and Jets international game. So make sure that you're ready for that. Our Saints play against the Patriots at noon. We got the Browns versus the Steelers as the Browns come back from being overseas. We got the Chargers and the Dolphins. We got the Rams and the Ravens. We got the Cardinals and the Colts. We got the Seahawks versus the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That should be an interesting game. Cowboys versus the Panthers is the return of Rico Dowdle. Well, they're going to see Rico Dowdle, so they're going to be on the East Coast. 3 o'clock, we got the Titans versus the Raiders. The 49ers versus the Buccaneers. That should be a good game. 4-1 versus 4-1. The Bengals versus the Packers. I'm not sure what that's going to be. The Lions versus the Chiefs. Man, could the Chiefs end up being 2-4? That's crazy.
Who?
Lions versus the Chiefs. Okay, and then that's the Sunday night game. Oh, we got 2 Monday night games again this week, man. I don't know why they do it, but I guess I need to understand it. You got the Bills and the Falcons, which is the early game, and then an hour later you got the Bears versus the Commanders. So 2 pretty decent Monday night games.
Pretty decent games right there, yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, so I got to get out of baseball practice and get over there to check that out, man. But look, man, interesting football week ahead. So it's good that I have 2 buys or 2 teams on bye. But the problem is I'm gonna be missing some people that I really need. Hopefully we can get my boy Aaron Jones back after this bye, but we'll see. But Justin Jefferson is out after putting up 2 of his best games of the season. So if you do have him on your team, you got to find somebody to sub into that spot. And hopefully we can do it with this one, Guru. Let's work it into it, man. It's time for the ballers. And we'll start it off with our baller quarterbacks. And I'm going to hit you with like this, man. Call me crazy, but I think your boy Caleb Williams is set up to have a good game against those Commanders. Slowly but surely, that Bears offense is starting to have like some positives. Kind of reminding me some of the things I saw in Detroit. I'm not saying that they're perfectly the Lions, but they're getting close. Look for your boy Caleb Williams to do some nice things. Guru, who is your baller quarterback?
My baller quarterback, man, I'm going to have to say it's so easy. Jordan Love go down there and smoke on that Cincinnati pack. It's so easy. They ain't got no even though bobblehead.
He got your boy Romeo Dobbs out there with the what do they call it?
With the crater, I call it a crater cap.
Well, back in the day, we used to call them Gazoo Domes, but they call them like the concussion helmets. Yeah. Shout out to the Gazoo Dome, man. He looked good doing it though, man. I like him wearing that thing, man. Do you think 3 touchdowns?
Chris Olave take notes.
You know what? Yeah, he need to. He should put it on. Baller running backs. And I'm going to call it now, man. I feel like my boy Alvin Kamara going to go out there and finally have the game that we've been looking for as they go into playing the New England Patriots, man. Slowly but surely, Spencer Rattler is starting to commandeer this team. Taysom Hill is back. Foster Moreau is back. So we got more tight end value out there. And I think it's time to start getting a little gadgety, man. I think Taysom Hill, he didn't get hurt again in this game, did he?
He just looked slow as hell, though. He looked like he lost a step. Maybe because it's his first game back or something, but that burst ain't there.
No, it definitely ain't there.
But that burst ain't there.
It's Kamara time, baby. I'm calling it this week. Guru, who is your baller running back?
My baller running back, man, I got a snooze for y'all. You spoke on it earlier, though. But I'm going to say that boy, Rashad White, because Bucket Irvin hurt. Look for him to try to claim the spot back. Him and old boy. Remember, they got that one dude, too, number 44, had that big old game against us. You ain't seen him since. I can't think of his name. So I'm going to say Rashad White.
Rashad White for sure against them 49ers. Should be a good matchup, man. Let's push it over to the baller wide receivers. And I'm going to call out a name that a lot of people ain't talking about. Michael Pittman Jr., 4-1 Colts, headed out to the Arizona Cardinals. Actually, they got the Cardinals at home. I think Michael Pittman Jr. is going to have a good game across the field from your boy Marvin Harrison Jr. It's Junior versus Junior. And I think mine going to win. Michael Pittman Jr., put him in the game. Guru, who is your baller wide receiver?
My baller wide receiver, I got to go with the bobblehead. Romeo. Mr. Bobblehead. Yeah, they're going to go out there. They're going to be trying to kill it. You seen the Bengals picked up Joe Flacco, too. What you think about that? I meant to ask you.
Man, you know what? Yeah, we did not talk about that. I'm not sure. I'm curious to see when they're going to put him out there over Jake Browner. I'm not sure if they got him for reserve
Sunday,
or what.
You seen Jake Browner?
I saw him. Well, at the end, he threw some nice touchdowns to your boy Jamar Chase.
Sunday. We seen Flacco Sunday.
He say Flacco taking starting reps right now. He just got there. He just got off the plane.
Yeah.
He got off the plane and had a practice jersey.
As soon as he got off the plane, they
there.
threw the ball. Boom, there you go, boy. Get for me.
You say you in there. Hey, they made Jake Browner go pick him up from the airport.
Really?
Just they hand him the whole playbook, man. All right, Guru. Let's take it over to the ball of tight ends. And I'm going to pull a sneaky one on you right now, man, because I don't want to pick the obvious guys anymore. But somebody that I did pull in, since I can't pick Darren Waller 2 times in a row, Mason Taylor for those New York Jets. Slowly but surely getting worked into the offense. Steadily making points, man. Look for that man to go out there and do his thing against those Denver Broncos. The Jets going to need all the help they can get. They got to get off the schneid, man. I got a feeling they might win this game this weekend. Guru, hit us up with your ball of tight end.
Baller tight end. I'm gonna go with David Njoku, looking like Dylan Gabriel's favorite target. I think he had
Hmm.
2 touchdowns this weekend.
I think he did. Yeah,
I think he had
he
two,
did
right?
well. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
he caught one for sure. Let me see. Let me see if I can help you out stat wise. Was he? You got some
I know he
freedom in
had
that
one
bag,
for
stat
sure.
man. David and Joker. Let's see. Let's see. Fannin caught one. That was a tight end touchdown, and
Oh, okay,
Joku
that might
caught
have
the
been
other one.
one.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So but the point. But to your point, tight ends caught both touchdowns for him. So hey,
Yeah.
that does make him a little bit hot. I like the way you think. Baller defenses, and I'm gonna sneak them before you even put it on your mind to say it. Saints Nation. It's who that time. I'm calling them
Don't
Saints
be
to go
trying to
out there
jank
and
us,
whoop.
cuz.
Yeah. It's time for the Saints. Hey, the defense is keeping us in games. We making moves right now, man. If we at the
They
crib,
need to.
I like the Saints defense this week against the Patriots. I ain't dissing. We just owe Stephon Diggs. I ain't forgot about it, man. Guru, who is your baller defense?
Baller defense, I'm gonna have to say the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton.
Okay.
The guy over there choked out them Eagles. Go to sleep, go to sleep. That's how they
That's
do. They got
funny.
the whole old same staff over there.
He said he doing like Goldberg. He's like, New York Jets, you're next. He's
Yeah,
even to choke him
yeah,
on out. All right,
yeah.
man. That is it for our ballers. And now it's time to talk about them busters, man. In this day and age where you dealing with injuries, we know you can't afford to bench everybody. But we just telling you and issuing you a warning to make sure that you make a sound decision before you throw these people in the game because they may be running into a little bit of trouble. Guru, I'm going to jump it off with the buster quarterbacks. And I feel like last week my man got a little bit exposed in New Orleans. And I'm going to say that life does not get easier for Jackson Dart as he heads to Philadelphia, man. He about to
Oh
go
yeah.
get it right now, man.
The Eagles
Jackson
mad
Dart to the
too.
bench. Yeah. They coming off a loss. And this boy, he out there looking like buzzard meat right now, man. Jackson Dart to the bench. I got to take him out of there. Guru, who is your buster quarterback?
Buster quarterback, man. I'm gonna have to say Jake Daniels. He got to get back into the swing of things. Like he's a little lost. Wasn't it his first week back after the injury or whatever? Got to
Yeah.
get back into the swing of things. Who they got? They got we could talk about who they had. Not the Falcons. It was,
No, they had the Chargers last week. This week they got
they played Monday night. We just talked about.
the
I can't
Bears. They
think
got
of
the Bears. Yeah, they got the Bears. Yeah,
Bears. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So them versus the
Jake
Bears.
Daniels.
It's gonna be interesting, man. All right, here we go. Buster running backs. Guru, I done thought about this a long time. I think I might have to go on and do it, boy. I'm saying Derrick Henry to the bench this week versus the Rams.
Dang.
Yeah,
So you
it
gonna
sounds
play
crazy, man.
Rico Dowdle over Derrick Henry? Listen at that. That might be some real genius stuff, but it sound crazy.
It sounds absolutely crazy, but I might go on and do it, boy. I'm gonna have to hit like Nelly on that hot in here. I'm just kidding, like Jason. Unless you gonna do it, cause
What
I'm
you gonna
I'm gonna have
do
to
it?
go and do that, man. Yeah, buddy. All right, hit me up with your baller running back. Who you got?
My Buster running back Brees Hall against them Broncos, man. Them Broncos ain't going, boy.
Boy, you got everybody on Broncos notice right now, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate the
them
correction
Broncos
too.
ain't
Instead of
going.
calling him a baller and a buster. Hey, man,
Yeah.
I hope Brees can work it out. I need him to do something for me, man. So I hope you're wrong. Buster wide receivers. And this week, man, I'm picking fresh off the bye week. DK Metcalf. That Browns secondary is nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty, nasty. And I think it's
Division
going to be hard for
rivalry
your boy
too.
DK Metcalf. Yeah. Them boys, they taking all takers. People can say what they want, but nobody's seeing the competition that the Cleveland Browns secondary is seeing, and they putting clamps on people. So
Yeah.
DK Metcalf, struggle week from a man. Put him on the bench if you can. Guru, hit us up with your buster wide receiver.
My Buster wide receiver, I'm gonna go with that boy Jackson Smith and Jigba against those hot Jags.
Okay. Now he
Yeah.
had him a good week versus his homeboy with Emeka Ibuka. They had the Ohio State connection going on.
Yeah. They was out there
So
bombs away, wasn't they?
yeah. He said he gonna slow him down this week though, man. Hey, shall I bust the tight ends? And fresh off the bye week, your boy, it don't make no difference. He done had 2 weeks to get ready for this game, and I still say Kyle Pitts to the bench versus
You
the
know, I got
Buffalo
that
Bills.
dude. I ain't put him in the game yet. You done killed that boy a whole fantasy value on this show
No,
alone.
I'm just telling people to look at it. Like I got him on a team, and I can't start him. I be hoping.
I had a
I do
I
be
had a
hoping.
I had a tight end on the bye week and I didn't play Kyle Pitts. I went and got somebody off the waiver wire.
That's like having that garbage dude and pick up basketball. You see him like, ain't nobody else want to play?
Nobody else. I said I had next. No. Somebody else.
For real. Guru, who is your buster tight end?
My busted tight end, I'm gonna have to say that boy Hunter Henry against the Saints rookie Jonas Sanka, who been going crazy on that Saints defense.
You know this. Yeah, we're going to lock him down. Absolute lockdown, man. An additional tight end that you should consider benching, Mark Andrews. Man, I don't know what's happening. Cooper Rush is not the answer. So anything in the air for the Ravens, hang it up right now.
They
shutting down all airstrikes. Yeah, they should have got something. They could have brought Flacco back. That's where he was. Bring him back. That makes plenty of sense. All right, let's close this thing out, man. Buster defenses. And I'm going to hit you with the no-brainer, man. I'm saying bench the Cowboys. Your boy Rico Dowdle, if he can get out there, man, he got blood on his tongue right now, boy. He got a taste of that 200, and he done seen what them Cowboys giving up, man. He know the ins and outs of that team. Don't be surprised if he goes out there and has a decent day. Is he starting over Chuba right now? Did Chuba get hurt? Is that what happened in that game?
I think he got hurt, some hamstring or something. He hurt.
Man, that boy, he came in that mud like a movie, because off the bench and ate them boys up, man. Guru, finish strong for us, man. Who is your buster defense?
Buster defense, I'm going with the Washington Commanders.
Okay.
I don't know why, it's just random. Washington Commanders.
Commanders versus the Bears.
Oh, the Bears.
They got the Bears,
Caleb in there? Oh, yeah. They're going to give up some points over there.
He say putting them Commanders on notice right now. It should be an interesting Monday night game, man. But shout out to all our folks out there, man, that's been holding it down with us, man. Shout out to my people in Leesville, man. It's homecoming weekend. It's about to go down in that ville. We might be out there looking for y'all, man. And an additional shout out to my boy Tim Jackson. We found out yesterday that my man lost his mom last week, man. Sending prayers and thoughts to my boy Tim. Been knowing him for 20 plus years. We hope you tuning in when you get a chance. Hey, be safe and, take your time on getting over this as you travel to Mississippi to take care of your family. But we're not trying to bring the momentum of the show down. We want to say thank you to everybody who's been listening to us.
Tim,
and if you have not yet, yes, absolutely. Look, if you haven't yet, folks, be sure to jump on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel. Send these out to your family and friends, especially if they're trying to get into fantasy football. Like, don't be hogging all the knowledge for yourself, man. I know you want to win your league, but help us out, man. Let people know what we got going on right here, man.
Gatekeeping with the baller.
Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. We're gonna turn that into a segment, man. Just watch. But officially, signing off for the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. It is your boy Dimitri.
And your boy Web 100, the Fantasy Guru. See y'all next week.
Hey, yeah, good luck in week 6. Do your thing. I'm trying to go 7-0, man. We'll see y'all later. Yeah.